You ain't got an appointment with a solicitor yet?
Yeah, I'm going to go and see him today. That's if Mike doesn't mind me taking a long dinner.
Good.
I might even get him to write Natalie a letter while I'm there.
They'll do that anyway, won't they?
A solicitor's letter. To tell her to stop slandering me.
Not sure that's such a good idea.
Well, you've changed your tune.
Might make things worse, Sal. The way I see it, we should just ignore her. The sooner we buy that woman out, the sooner she'll be out of our lives for good.
I still can't believe Samantha would have said it was my voice on that phone.
I know. Funny thing to make up, that, isn't it? Even for Natalie.
Do you know, I've got a good mind to go round and see Samantha. Find out exactly what she said. That's if she said anything at all.
Hey! Rico, Rico!
Janice, love, come in.
No, thanks. I brought you these.
Oh, oh, well, you can have that one back for starters.
It's addressed to you.
It's a council tax bill. I don't pay council tax anymore, do I, eh? Or the liquor, or the gas.
Well, I don't want them.
Well, you don't expect me to pay the bills on a house I don't live in anymore, do you?
Call it maintenance.
The only maintenance I'm paying is on this van. You can't have it both ways, Janice. Unless you're prepared to take me back. Then I'll gladly meet all my obligations, financially and otherwise.
Get stuffed.
Suit yourself.
Don't know what you're looking so miserable for. He's a murderer. He belongs in prison.
He served his time. He paid for what he did. He just wanted to make a fresh start.
Well, he shouldn't have tried to attack you then.
We invited him round. We set him up. Anyway, he didn't really attack me, did he?
He deserves everything he gets.
He doesn't deserve to go back to prison. I just thought he'd get a warning or probation or something.
Yeah, he should never have been let out in the first place. Anyway, it's out of our hands now, so let's just forget about it, eh?
Oh, all of a sudden you just want to forget about it. Now you've got what you want. Well, that's not what I want, and I feel awful about it. My mum says I'm not to let you in.
Go on, Toya, please, just for 5 minutes.
I can't let she'll go mad.
She won't know. I'll be well gone before she gets back. Oh, please, Toya. I just want to sit in a proper chair. I'm homesick, Toya.
I feel dead embarrassed, but I had to come and ask you.
It's all right. What is it?
Am I right in thinking that Natalie accused you of making the hoax phone call?
Yeah, she did, and I told her I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, well, now she's accusing me.
No.
What's more, she said that you put the idea in her head.
Me?
She said that you said the voice on the phone sounded like me.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I said it sounded like a woman, that's all.
Honestly.
Oh, come on, Sally, what do you take me for? I know you wouldn't do a thing like that.
Well, Natalie clearly thinks I would. And she's going round telling everybody.
Oh, first me, now you. She obviously points the finger at anyone she doesn't like.
Oh, I can't believe that woman, the brass neck of her. I could kill her.
I know the feeling, believe me. Oh, come on, Sal.
She's really got to me.
Yeah, well, don't let her. The best way to get back at Natalie is to ignore her. If she sees that she's got to you, that you're weak, she'll go for you all the more.
The thing with camper vans is they get very claustrophobic after a while. Oh, thanks. You don't know how much I've missed this chair. Oh, it's like an old friend.
Well, don't get too comfy. As soon as you've drank that, you've got to go.
What, can I have a little kip first?
No, I've got to go to school. I'm not leaving you here on your own.
Go on, I'll be all right.
My mum will play war.
Hey, is there any bacon in that fridge?
No.
Eggs?
No.
Oh, there's always eggs in the fridge. Go on, do us an egg sandwich. All I've had to eat all week is cold beans out of a tin.
Haven't you got a cooker?
There's a cooker. Of course there's a cooker. But it needs gas.
You're a complete mess, Les.
Yeah, I know that, Toya. And I only got myself to blame. I've tried making it up with your mother, but she doesn't want to know. I know it's hard on you, my little Toya. Stuck in the middle. It's always the kids who suffer most.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Come here, give us your hand.
Why?
Give it here. It won't be for long, no, Pet. We'll be a family again soon. I promise you. Well, it's no good being miserable, is it? I tell you what, you make an egg sandwich, we'll have a quick bath.
Les!
2, fried. And if there's a sausage lurking about in the bottom of that fridge, all the better.
That's pathetic. You want to give it some elbow grease?
I hate cleaning windows. Ashley keeps giving me chores to do. He's got it into his head I have to keep busy.
Oh, when you've done them, you can come over and do ours.
You'll be lucky. Go and have a job centre after this, see if I can find myself a proper job.
Well, you're looking well. It's good to see you smiling again.
Ha.
I hope things go well for you in the future.
You hope so.
You know, you came over to see Judy the other day.
Yep.
What did you say to her?
I went round to apologise. I said that I hoped me and her could put past behind us. Why, what she said?
She was just a bit edgy last night.
Well, she's bound to be wary of me.
Well, I suppose I better get back to work.
So that's 368, please. Thanks, Fred.
And have on yourself, Alec.
That's very generous of you.
Thanks, Fred. Cheers.
Cheers, love. How's your housekeeping these days?
Well, you know he's packed the council in.
Never.
Resigned last week after much huffing and puffing.
He practically lived down that town hall.
Well, not anymore, he doesn't. He thought he'd done his bit. It was time to step aside and make way for the younger generation.
Have you heard this, Alec? Alf Roberts stepping down from council.
He never is.
Who are they getting to steer the Millennium Committee?
He's been asked to take a back seat as far as that's concerned.
Give over. He's Mr. Millennium, is Alf.
Was Mr. Millennium. Now he's Mr. Parks and Cemeteries. At least that's what they were offering him.
Am I right in thinking there's more to this than meets the eye?
Now, there is nothing scandalous, Fred, if that's what you mean.
I mean dirty tricks, skullduggery.
Well, I must admit he did feel as if he were being put out to graze, you know. I mean, cast aside to make way for the young guns, as Alf calls them.
Since when has Rutherfield Council had any young guns?
Oh, according to Alfie, the place is teeming with them. Dynamic young men in designer suits with the mobile phones, of course.
They're no match for a man of Alf's experience, surely.
Oh, no, but they are capable of staying awake during the meetings. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Stop apologising. Let's just forget about it. Well, that's very decent of you. Oh, and to cap it all, Tiger's gone missing. No. Haven't seen him for days.
Oh, cats often go wandering, don't they?
Yeah, but he never has before.
Probably found a second home. Did you tell the neighbours?
I even put notices on the lamppost with his picture on it.
Don't worry. He'll turn up.
Now then, you two have kissed and made up, have you?
Well, Samantha has accepted my apology, Alec, yes.
Oh, so there's no reason why you can't come back to work.
If it's all right with Samantha.
No, of course.
You sure? Oh, do you think you could do tonight?
Yeah?
Good.
Do you know what? I still can't make out, though. I mean, why would Sally want to do a thing like that? You don't think her mother dying is sent her off the rails, do you?
It's sheer nastiness, more like.
She doesn't seem the type.
She looks like butter wouldn't melt, but believe me, Samantha, that woman is twisted.
Do you think so?
Yeah, and what really bugs her is she's got to hand money over to me.
Why would she want to do that?
Kevin wants to buy me out the garage, and he always has done. Well, now he can, but they've got to use the money that Sally inherited from her mother.
Oh, I see, and she resents giving it to you.
Well, it doesn't matter to me where the money comes from. But to a warped mind like hers, I'm twisting the knife. First I stole her husband, now I want her money.
Pint of bitter, please.
All right. Yes, he's done us proud, Audrey.
You were a good, faithful public servant.
Well, he always stood up for what he believed in.
He had a caring side to him and all.
I doubt any of these young whippersnappers will take his place.
They haven't got the experience and they haven't got the political nous, and they know nought about life.
My money's on Thabo and Becky.
Pardon?
To take over leadership of the ANC when Nelson Mandela retires. That is who we're talking about.
Nelson Mandela? We're talking about Alf Roberts resigning from the council. 168, please.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, well, good riddance. He was crap.
I beg your pardon.
He wants to be on trial for crimes against the environment.
He's a man of honour and integrity.
Integrity? He wanted to knock down a Roman bathhouse to build a bandstand.
Nobody knew there were a bathhouse there when plans were drawn up.
No, but he knew about the trees and the hoary groundwork. He didn't give a damn about them.
He wanted to bring jobs to Weatherfield, give folk a focal point for the Millennium celebrations.
Oh, leave it out. He was probably on a backhander from the property developer.
Hey, excuse me, are you saying my husband took a bribe?
Oh, they're all the same. They've all got their snat in a trough.
Hey! Now, that'll do. That's enough of that. Councillor Roberts is a close friend of mine. I'll not stay standing here while you slander him.
Yeah, I bet he's sorted you out a few times and all, eh? Nudge, nudge.
Now, that's enough. I say that'll do. I'll come over there and box your ears.
Ah, clearly I've touched a raw nerve.
What were you talking to Gary about?
He wanted to know why I'd been round to see you.
Well, what did you say? You better not told him anything.
Oh, I said he didn't. He was just worried I might have upset you, that's all.
Yeah, well, it's right there. I didn't sleep a wink last night. When I came out the house and I saw you and Gary, I thought that you were going to...
The only reason I told you was because I felt so awful about what had driven you to. I'm beginning to wish I'd kept my mouth shut now.
No, it's Paul Fisher should have kept his mouth shut.
How many times do I have to say it? Your secret's safe.
Secrets are never safe, Zoe. And they have a nasty habit of coming out when you least expect it.
Don't worry, I won't say a word, not to anybody. I promise.
Can you promise me and you are never going to fall out?
Well, I hope we won't.
Can you promise me that you're never going to get ill? Or get drunk and let it slip to one of your mates? Who'll let it slip to Gary?
Well, if you don't trust me.
Zoe, you're the last person in this world that I trust.
Oh, thanks.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to come out like that. You've been through a lot, but my marriage is at stake here. And all right, you might be able to keep it quiet, but there's always that chance that it might come out. I can't take that risk. There's only one thing I can do.
Sorry, Sal, are you on your way out? Yeah, I'm just on my way to see the solicitor.
All right, then, it can wait.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I was in two minds whether to come round anyway, but seeing how upset you were this morning...
Is this about Natalie?
How she's got the cheek to accuse you of making those phone calls when... Gosh, she makes me sick.
Come on through. Has she been saying something about me?
No, not about the phone call. This happened a few days ago.
What did? What are you talking about?
Oh, Sally, please tell me this is none of my business, but... Are you involved in some sort of business thing with her?
With Natalie, yeah, I'm buying her out the garage. Well, me and Kevin are, but we're using the money my mother left us in a will.
Oh, I get it.
Get what?
If I was you, I'd be very careful about handing any money over to Natalie Horrocks.
Why?
Oh, that's all I'm saying, Sally. I can't say any more.
Is she trying to swindle us or something?
That's between you and them.
What is?
Sally, just be on your guard, right?
Sam, please, wait. Look, if there's something I ought to know about...
No, Sally, I can't tell you anymore. Please, I shouldn't be here.
Samantha, please.
Oh, Sally, I think they're planning something.
Is she trying to rip me off?
I said they. Natalie and Kevin together. I heard her on the phone the other day when she was in the Rovers. She didn't know I could hear her, but I could.
Go on.
I didn't hear every single word of it, but I got the gist.
Which was?
Sally, they don't want your money to buy Natalie out of the garage. They want it so they can run away together.
Run away? Where would they go?
Oh, she didn't say.
Are you sure you didn't get the wrong end of the stick?
Oh, unless she knows another Kevin who happens to be married to a Sally.
I'm sorry, I'm just...
Sally, she said very personal things to him. And please don't ask me to repeat them. I feel bad enough about all this already. But I thought you needed to know. Listen, I've got to get back to work now. I'll see you later. Quick, she'll be back any second.
All right, I'm just doing my toenails. God, it's all wrong, is this, having to sneak into my own house.
Go out the back way.
I'm going.
Hiya. Hello. What's that smell?
Can't smell anything.
Me talc.
His feet. He's been in here, hasn't he?
Of course he hasn't.
I'm not daft, are you?
He hasn't, honest.
Well, who's been eating this, then?
Me.
All right. Partial to a bit of bacon all of a sudden, are you?
Just the one rasher.
Been smoking fags and all, have you?
I felt sorry for him. He only wanted a cup of tea. And a bath and some breakfast.
Right. Well, if the lummox thinks he can make a monkey out of me, he's got another thing coming.
What are you going to do?
I'm phoning police.
You didn't break in.
There is no way that that piece of junk out there is legal. I'm getting it shifted.
And Samantha Failsworth told you all this?
Yes.
And you believe her?
She didn't want to tell me. I had to drag it out of her. She only told me because she felt sorry for me. She wouldn't have breathed a word otherwise.
I thought you put all that business with Natalie behind you.
I've had my doubts for a long time, Rita. Not exactly love's young dream. We're at each other's throats half the time.
I see.
And he was so keen to get his hands on that money, my mother's. She was barely cold in the ground before he started pestering me about it. Now I know why.
Hey, now, come on, hold your horses. Suppose they still are carrying on.
I don't suppose they ever stopped.
Well, I just can't believe that he would just up sticks and give up his livelihood and his kids.
Make a fresh start, to put his miserable life with me behind him.
Now you definitely jump into conclusion.
I'm facing the facts, Rita.
Well, then, you'll have to have it out with him, Sally. Ask him outright.
Why? So that he can lie to me. So he can look me straight in the eye and tell me that I've got it all wrong, that I'm being paranoid. To twist things round so I feel stupid for daring to accuse him. And don't tell me that he won't, Rita, because he's lied before and he'll lie again. Except this time I'm not going to give him the chance.
Fancy a pint?
Gary, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Good. The way you've been mooching about all day. Out with it, then.
Sit down.
There's nothing wrong with the baby, is there?
No, baby's fine. I've got a confession to make.
Shall I go and get my dog collar?
It's serious, Gary. And you're going to be really upset and angry when I tell you.
Well, spit it out, Jude, eh?
You know when Zoe came round asking for money and I had to borrow it from Paul Fisher?
The £2 grand, yeah?
I should have told you straight away. I've just made things worse.
Told me what?
There were a catch.
A catch? What kind of a catch?
Hey up, he's back again.
Who?
Stick of the dump.
Oh, ignore him.
I intend to, once he's apologised to you.
Oh, no, Fred, come on, don't provoke him. Fred!
Excuse me. I think you owe this lady an apology.
For telling the truth?
You insulted her husband.
I said what I think.
It weren't called for.
Look, if I offended you personally, then I'm sorry. But it's about time somebody spoke out against the idiocy and short-sightedness of the council's policies on the environment.
Yeah, well, it's about time someone told you to have a bath.
Hey, listen, local government should be protecting the environment, not endangering it.
See, mouth almighty. If you're so big about what the council should be doing, why don't you stand for election yourself?
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, I might just do that.
You see, he'll not do that, will he? Oh, no, it's too much like hard work. You what?
Well, I assume there's going to be a by-election when Alfie baby steps down. I'm going to put myself forward as the independent Green candidate.
You can't stand for the council.
Anyone can. This is a democracy. Well, actually, I think it's a self-perpetuating oligarchy. But that's something I'll be seeking to change when I get elected. Eventually.
You were only this morning, you're saying the council were rotten.
Yeah, well, I've decided the best way to change things is from the inside.
You're not serious.
I've been in the library all afternoon drawing up a manifesto and policies.
Policies?
Yeah, if I'm elected, I'll ban all unnecessary car use and declare Weatherfield a meat-free zone.
You're serious?
I've even got a slogan. Spider Nugent, the local man with the global view. What do you think?
You slept with your boss for money?
I did it for us.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He took advantage of me. I was desperate. I thought we were going to lose Katie. I just didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't thinking straight.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Gary, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have done it. I've regretted it ever since. I hated every minute of it. I'm disgusted with myself. Even he regretted it afterwards.
That's supposed to make me feel better, is it? You slept with Paul Fisher.
Gary, please.
You slept with Paul Fisher.
I'll never do anything stupid like that again, ever. Oh, what are you doing?
Take your hands off me.
Don't go without
Take
talking.
your hands off me! We're finished, Jude. Finished.
I think he's got a flaming cheek.
He'll not stand, Audrey, and even if he does, nobody will vote for him.
Well, I mean, surely somebody will stand against him. I mean, somebody sensible. There must.
No! Folk round here are very apathetic.
You could stand.
Me? I'm the most apathetic lot.
Listen, even if it meant sticking up for the honour of your friend.
How do you mean?
Well, if he wins, it'll cast a slur on Alf's good name, won't it?
Oh, that's the rough and tumble of local politics, I'm afraid. Besides, I've 2 shops to run.
What about you, Alec?
Oh, nay, I'm not a political animal, Audrey.
Well, if no one else will, I will give him a run for his money, the scruffy beggar.
You?
Yes, me. Anybody can stand for council. Remember, it is a democracy.
Yes, I know, Audrey, but
Listen, if folks are daft enough to vote for him, I'm sure I can persuade just 1 or 2 of them to vote for me.
Hiya.
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm packing a bag. What does it look like? You seen my watch?
Why? Where are you going?
Here it is.
So?
I've just packed a few things now, but I'll be back for the rest.
What are you talking about? Where are you going?
I'm going to Rita's. The girls are already over there. So there's no point pestering us. We won't come back. My mind's made up.
Sorry, hang on. What's this about? What's going on?
You know exactly what's going on. Don't insult me by pretending that you don't.
Sally!